All right, guys, the movie collection, at least the horror and boutique label stuff part of it, is finally complete. Well, for the most part, I do have the criterions just kind of stacked up down here because I'm expecting a few more to come in before I get those organized. But let's start down here at the beginning of the wall. Oh, run you guys through how I have everything. I gotta zoom out here. Sorry for the lighting in advance. It's just bad. I'm trying something here. I don't know. But of course we have all of the you guys saw this in the last room update, but now everything's done. We have all the regular horror, non-boutique label stuff. I think there's a few if you want to count like BFI as a boutique, or I think there's like some BCI stuff in there, but nothing I have really enough to separate. And this is horror and horror-esque, okay? So when I think Halloween time, like Casper's not a freaking horror movie, but it's something I watch around Halloween time. Same thing with, let's see if I can find it. D, E, yep, like Ernest Scared Stupid, which is actually really hard Blu-ray to find. Not horror, but horror elements, Halloween time, watch. So, yeah, and pretty much alphabetized. Now, I do keep like in the H's is House of a Thousand Corpses, right? So I go ahead and put Devil's Rejects, Three from Hell. I got 2 copies of for some reason 4K and a Blu-ray. The Blu-ray came with like the shirt and stuff, so that's why that's there. But for the most part, it's alphabetical. There's a few exceptions, but I know how they're in there because it's my collection and I'm doing it the way I want to. Get to the end of that. Show you guys the rest down here. Scream, Shallows. Yeah. This copy of The Thing, I kept moving around. I just decided to keep it with the regular. It's not a boutique label. I don't think Studio Canal. No, actually, it's not even Studio Canal. It's just a universal release. So it's not a boutique and all that. So, ones that were questionable though were like the Wicker Man. Do I keep it with the regular slips, or do I put it with the extra special editions? I just kept it with the regular slips on that one. Kind of questioned it on what was the other one? Video Dead one that I just got in recently. It's a side loader too, but it fits well with the slips. Anyways, after that, you go into like your box sets and like odd packaging stuff. So we got Resident Evil Underworld. We got all the John Carpenter 4K stuff. A little upset that Studio Canal all the way through, except for The Thing, isn't Studio Canal. Anyways, so it's a little like. So we got like Clockwork Orange there. And then go to like some of it's set up because I for space reasons, like I put stuff in certain places. You got like your premium edition stuff here from like Blue Fans and stuff like that. Another one here for Prometheus, and then goes into my few Titans of Cult, which Space Jam isn't horror, but it's Titans of Cult, so I want to keep those together. We got one Midnight Factory zombie. And then go into more of your collections, TV shows, things like that. End with Universal Monsters, which sticks out like a sore thumb. And then the glow-in-the-dark Universal Monster slips, and then the Universal Monster steelbooks. Continue on the steelbooks. I did like franchises together. So, Friday the 13th, the Screams, the Rob Zombie films, the Saws. 3 different steelbooks for American Psycho, because I'm just weird. And yeah, I know Dexter's a TV show, but so is Ash vs. Evil Dead. So try to get down here, and then we go into like the boutique stuff. Okay, so here starts the stuff from Dread, like Dread Central, Epic Pictures. So we end off the steelbooks with a steelbook from Dread for Terrifier. And then it goes in number sequence, even though I don't have that many, but I do plan on filling the gaps eventually. So they're not alphabetical, they're numbered, and then the non-numbered ones at the end. And then we go into all the Shutter stuff. Those are just alphabetized. And then just some random Batik stuff here. My 2 Massacre video releases. These are that VidCrest or something. This is this Black Horse. It was part of like an Arrow on the Arrow video sale one year. And then just a couple random. I only have 2 Garage House pictures, trailer things. And then we go into the Dark Sky Films. Just a little section for those. I get stuff for review here and there, not like I used to. I don't think I paid for any of those, to be honest. Then we go into, what is this? Grindhouse Releasing. All the slipcover box editions and then non-slips. And then we have a couple Scream Team Releasing, a couple SRS Cinema, and then go into Eureka, which I don't have a whole lot of, and I don't have a whole lot of 101 Films either, even though I do get the screener copies, but I don't get the real editions. And then end with 101 down here, go into Blue Underground. I went ahead and kept saving a spot for God Told Me To 4K, so I saved a spot for that. I don't get a whole lot of their stuff, so I did keep the non-4Ks, even though, like, Maniac Cop 2 and 3. I don't know why. Go into Synapse Films. Of course, start with the Steelbooks first. The 1 slipcover for Suspiria. And, yeah, I still got 1. I got to change over to a black case here. Creep behind the camera. I just think they looked good in a black case. It was Sorcerers came in 1, and I just started switching them all over. And then go to Unearthed. Of course, start with the slips, and then alphabetically on those. I didn't put those by. Some of them got numbers like 2 and 3. Some of them don't. And I guess that's MVD visual as well. So, but I put it under Unearthed. It does say it at the top. And then it goes into the Make Flicks Retro Media stuff, which are alphabetized, and then the double packs at the end. Then we go into Warner Archive, who I used to review for, but they changed so much stuff around, I just don't even mess with it anymore. Kind of covered that a little bit in that update I just did. And then we go to Indicator Powerhouse. Of course, the big box sets, smaller box sets, and then the regular editions. I need to get clear cases for a couple of these here, but the UK ones are a little different. They can get them on their site, though. And then we go to Umbrella. I didn't separate these by, like, the Beyond Genres and stuff like that, the Films of Fury. I just put them all together. You're gonna need clear cases, though. And then we end these shelves with the media books and this big copy of Possession, because it's just all like the oddball size stuff. I did leave some space. I know I got 1 media book coming soon, and, you know, space for a couple more. All right, now move on to the good stuff, as if that's not the good stuff, but the bread and butter of the collection, the Vinegar Syndrome. Of course, start with the box sets and stuff. I just kind of did them by size and alphabetically. Again, it's my collection. I can do what I want. Just threw the DVDs up top, the few that I have from them. And then just goes into the VSAs. I do have every VSA release. And I do have every Vinegar Syndrome release with a slip that has been released. I'm out of breath. But this is just alphabetical. Again, I was going to separate like the Picorama titles from the Vinegar Syndrome, but you got stuff like Corruption, which I showed this before. It says Picorama up top, but it says Vinegar Syndrome down at the bottom. So, well, you know what? Screw it. I'm just going to put them all together. Doesn't really bother me. And then go down. Of course, like I said, alphabetically. Now, I do have the newest ones in here as well. So we have like, what's one of the new ones? This is complete all the way up to this last package, which included, I'm drawing a blank on what was in there. Well, of course, you know, Cloak and Dagger was in there. And, I know where it is. Let's see, it should be in alphabetical order. And yeah, this masterpiece, scared to death. you know, Cloak and Dagger, all that good stuff. And go down SSTs, and then all the non-slipcover stuff, which is getting smaller because they're releasing slips for stuff. I don't think they're going to release a slip for the regular Madman, though, since I got a 4K. I don't see him doing one for a Whorehouse on Highway 5, because that was like a limited one, so it was pickup. I don't know. But I really hope they do one for Death Row Game Show soon and Death Machines. I think a cool slip would be, they could do something really cool with a slip for Death Machines. So any other ones I don't have, I'm just going to wait till they do slips. And then we go into the partner label stuff. I got this turned to save a little bit of space. I can flip it back. So we start with Fun City editions, and then it goes into ACFA, and then Altered Innocence, and then it goes to Gunpowder and Sky, and then it goes to, what was that, Saturn's Core, and then it goes into Culture Shock Releasing, and then TerrorVision. They're just alphabetical besides like the big box hits. Then it goes into Utopia, which are right here after the thing saying Utopia. Then we go into Dark Star Pictures. I think that's Doppelganger, and this is like Dickonologue, whatever it's called. And then Big World Pictures, Circle Collective. There's a couple Deaf Crocodile releases there. ETR. Oh, I need to move that. That doesn't go with that. But ETR. And then Yellowville Pictures. And then Pulse Video. And then ones that only have one, which I guess that Canadian International Pictures only has one as well, which is Subculture and Factory 25 there at the end. Need to move that one, though, in between the two ETRs. It's going to bug me. Okay, and then the next section here. Again, I got one turned to save space. And got the big I Spit on Your Grave set. Now, this is all Code Red, Scorpion, Ronin Flicks, and Dark Force. Because I consider those companies like all kind of intertwined. Even though Kino's probably more intertwined with Code Red and Scorpion nowadays. But this is all stuff you can get off of the Ronin Flicks site, pretty much. With the exception of probably the Dark Force stuff. But anyways, I just wanted to put all these together. And it's just slips first, alphabetized, and then non-slips alphabetized. And then we get into Imprint Films. Who I may or may not be getting stuff for review. I've got a couple Via Vision, whatever things in for review of the real ones, but hopefully I start getting the actual imprint stuff soon. So I did save quite a bit of space here for that and the next couple Cauldron Films titles, which I need to get those before I forget, the ones that just came out. So I did turn that, and I did save some space, plus that space for the Vinegar Syndrome stuff, which is going to be never-ending, being a subscriber. So I just did these alphabetically because I don't have enough to put them by the number. They're numbered down here at the bottom, and then ends with just the regular Via Vision stuff. And then after that goes to the Cauldron Films section. Now those are in by number. I need to get some more VSA cases because those fit the Cauldron releases. The regular protectors do not. So the only thing I have protectors on is those and the actual Vinegar Syndrome titles. I just don't have enough money to order that many protectors for like everything. It's just no way. And then it goes to 88 Films with the box sets and then all the Slasher Classics line. Now those are in by number. I do have every single one, which I have 49 of right now. Don't know if they'll go back to those or not. And then it goes to the 88 Vault, which are in by number. I need to get the rest of those. I was trying to get them with slips, but I'm already missing a couple, so you know what, fuck it, whatever. And then it goes into their Van Damme series that they did, and those are in there by year. And then just regular slips, alphabetized, and then a few non-slips, and then ends with the Italian collection, which I still need tons of. All right, and then this shelf ends with the Paramount Presents line. Again, I did save space here because I know this Paramount Presents line is going to keep going. Those are in by number, all the way up to the newest one, 31, which was their first 4K, which throws you off too because the spine's silver and it doesn't match the rest. All right. Whew. All these lights on in here is making me... Whew. All right, and then the Screen Factory shelf, of course, start with like the box sets and stuff, and then go into their side loader slip cases they did, steelbooks. You guys saw this when I did that Screen Factory video, and then it's just alphabetized. I even have the IFCs and stuff in here too. I know some people like to separate those, and that's fine. It's your collection, do whatever you want, but I just find it easier just to do it this way. Some people do it by release year, whatever. They're just alphabetized. All the slipcover editions first, all the way down. Say hi to the little grizzly bear there. And then it ends over here with non-slip covers. Yeah, there was a couple non-slips that end up there, actually. Maybe not. So non-slip cover stuff, and all the way down. It's just alphabetized, and then the double features at the end, which I really need that Slumber Party Massacre 2 and 3, but I ain't paying like the $300. That's just ridiculous. And then we go into Shout Factory. Again, the Shout Factory and Shout Select and everything's together. We got box set, side loader, a couple steelbooks, and then everything's just alphabetized. Slip covers first, and then non-slips start over alphabetization. And then Arrow Video, of course, start with the box sets and stuff. Actually just slid Demonia in here, even though it should be down with the smaller sets, but I didn't feel like moving everything, and I had a spot for it at the end here. And then it even goes around to Shaw Scope there. You got the game back there as well. And then more box sets. It's probably, that's the majority of my Arrow stuff is box editions. And then it goes into the few steelbooks that I have from them. Slip covers, starting alphabetized there. And then start over the alphabet with the non-slips all the way down. And a few more on the next shelf here to end it. And then it goes into Second Sight, which I don't have a whole lot of, but love their box sets. They're just in there by, I think, alphabetized. Yeah, they're just alphabetized. And then a few regular editions there at the end. Now, Severin. Okay, and now I do have the second Chris Lee set there. I did save a big section here for stuff coming in. I'm not sure if there's going to be enough room, but we'll see. And if not, that's fine, because I left the end kind of open too. And then go into, your slipcover editions, alphabetized, of course, and then non-slips here, alphabetized starting over. Again, I have my criterions just right here for now until some stuff comes in. And to finish off this shelf, oh wow, this is exhausting. We have the complete Vestron line up to this point, last one being Extreme Prejudice down here, in there by numerical sequence. And then we start the Kino stuff, got Buck Rogers turned just to save some space and stuff. And then you got your alphabetized slips, and then your alphabetized non-slips. Don't have a whole lot of Kino compared to a lot of people. I know everybody goes ape shit on those cells. I haven't hit one of the cells in a while. And then in this shelf, with the MVD section, which is MVD Rewind first, I have all the way up to number 33. I do need to get their newer ones like Monday Morning, and I forget. I'm pretty far behind though. I know Monday Morning's one of them though. I don't know, I'm probably like 5 or 6 behind, maybe even more. But I do have every single one with the slip. Just recently got the one for Double Impact and Double Dragon. So very happy to have it complete at least. And then we have just regular MVD stuff here. I didn't separate like the Marquee collection or anything like that. I don't really give a shit about those being separated. But slips, of course, alphabetized, and then non-slips alphabetized. And then got your Paramount Classics here, just chilling. And then your Clint Eastwood DVD set. All right, so that's it, guys. It's it's a lot. It's more. I'm exhausted. That's 20 minutes. Whew, I'm out of shape. I still got work to do up on top here, because I had movies sitting up here forever. So now I can get working on setting up more figures and things, the Funko Pops and the Toonie Tears and all the other figures. Got the caddies sitting up here by the box set. I wanted to keep, I'm probably going to keep these two where they are, because I want to keep that with the Halloween 3 poster. Did hang up the TCM2 figures here, Chop Top and Leatherface next to the poster. Yeah, guys, I still got a lot of work to do. I mean, this shelf's not even organized at all. It's just, yeah, I got a light just chilling there, all ghetto. But this is going to be horror DVDs over here, so that all my horror stuff is together. Anything I haven't upgraded yet, anyways. And some of the DVDs I want to keep, like my Day of the Dead Cool Edition, and some of the movies I really love, I want to keep the DVDs of. Yeah, I got box sets just chilling up here. Got Toxie over there for whatever reason. Got DVDs just chilling up here because they want to fit in the totes to take to the garage. Don't mind the mess here. Let's see. Got Magnum PI just chilling over here. Got these non-horror sets sitting up here that I want to start this shelf with non-horror, like those editions and my superhero 4Ks, Marvel, DC stuff. I don't know, maybe Disney. I don't know, or whatever. But yeah, guys, it's coming along. Let me know what you guys think of how I have things set up on the shelves here. And another thing I was trying to figure out was, I'm running out of space here, I gotta wrap this up. So if you have a movie like, where is it? I'm trying to think of one off the top of my head here. But if you have it spelt out, like 20 is spelt out, do you guys put that in the T's or do you put that at the beginning? If it's numbers, you know, like 29, what was it, like 29 needles, okay, is going, where am I? 29 needles is going to go first. But if it's spelt out, then I don't put them first. What do you guys do? I was trying to think of one that was spelt out, and now I'm just drawing a blank here. So, I know what it was. Like, where are we at? Like 2 on a guillotine. It's spelled out. Now, if it had the number 2 written, I would put that first, but it's spelled out, so I did not. That was just something I was thinking about the other day. So, all right, let me know what you guys think of the setup, and thank you for all the support, guys. You guys are awesome. And peace, love, happiness, guys. Later.